Hey guys, I know that some of you already know how to do what I'm about to do, but I just wanted to do a review because it was something I was planning on spending more time with in class and we didn't have a chance to do that. So if this is a review, you can just skip over this video and go right into the garnishing video that I allowed you. But if this is a new concept of how to cut an apple in the Mrs. Eilert's way, please stay tuned in and watch this. The things that you're going to need, obviously, is the apple that you got in your kit. You're going to need a dampened tablecloth, something to stabilize your cutting board. You know me with the dampened paper towel. And then I have these, I like these flexible ones, but you can use whatever cutting board you have and however you can stabilize it. And then a good chef's knife. Once you've done that, you're going to take your apple, after you've washed it, made sure it's nice and clean, you're going to turn it upside down so that it's more stable. It's not going to roll on you. When you set it up here, it's sort of rolly. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut down so that you're going just to the right of the core. So when it comes all the way down, it's actually cut like that. Okay, now this one has a spot, and actually that's good because I can show you how to handle spots that you don't want. So now what I'm going to do is lay these both face down so they're nice and stable, and I'm going to go ahead and cut. Don't worry about what you saw in the middle there because I'm not going to be using that part, and I'm just continuing to make cuts going around, and so that this cut, that core is going to go away, and I just have these pieces sitting here. Double check to make sure they're all good, which they are. I'll make them face up so I can see that. I'm going to do that over here. I'm going to take care of this guy. I'm going to, again, come straight down on either side. Now, if you want to go ahead and core your apple, you can. But like I said, if you notice, I'm not using any of that spot that was a bad spot. So even though sometimes it's like, oh no, don't worry about it. Just, it's going to go in my recycling bucket or composting bucket, and we're good. So now that I've made sure that all my pieces are the way I want them to be, I don't need to trim any spots. I'm going to lay them all face down so that they are not going to wiggle on me. And then what I'm going to do is I am just going to cut, and I'm going to practice my knife skills. So what I mean by that is I'm holding my knife, I'm pincing it right here, I'm pinching it, I'm holding it steady with my hands, I've got my fingers tucked back, I have my thumb on this hand tucked behind, so I've got my claw, and I'm just basically taking my apples and I'm holding them, and I'm just going to cut them into nice thin slices. And like I said, this is just a way for you to practice your knife skills. Please notice that as I am cutting, I am keeping the knife going at an angle slightly away from me. And as I said, my thumb on this hand is behind, because if you're going to cut something, most of the time that's what's going to get cut. And so I'm going to keep those away. And again, I'm just going to use this as a way to practice knife skills. And then once you have gotten your apple all cut, and just go ahead and arrange them neatly on your cutting board, on a plate, on a cutting platter, wherever. So just get in the habit of remembering that we always eat with our eyes first. So, think, how would this look? How could I make this an attractive arrangement? Could I make it into a sort of a fan flower? Can I make it into, would I want to only serve 3? How do I want to set these up so that it looks pretty and presentable? These apples are always a good thing to put as a garnish. The only thing you need to worry about is sometimes they turn brown, but as we're learning to do that, you can choose whether you want to have the core side up, the peel side up, and make it more like that, or if you want, however you want to do that. So anyway, like I said, just arrange them in a way that you think looks attractive, and then shoot me a picture so I can see that you have nice even cuts that would add to a plate if you were adding these on. Because as we say, so whether it's just a straight line like this, or whether you want to fan it out, or whether you want to do some kind of other arrangement that you think it looks good, it's sort of your call. So like I said, just show off a little bit for me. Okay, now this guy, hang on a second, got to do something with this guy because he's just a little bit too big. And again, I can use him to sort of spread out. So, because the objective of this lesson is to reinforce knife skills and also to make sure that we're remembering that we always want to make our food presentable and look pretty. So that's what I need, is just a picture from you showing me that you were able to get this together, and that I can see that they're nice, even, pretty slices. Talk to you later.